Hold your breath. You're not going to believe this. There. The room of doom that we're going to try and tackle this morning. I do want to keep it realistic and I don't want to set myself up for failure. And this is an experiment as well. I'm following kind of like another recipe. Let's go and find homes for the Bath and Body Works stuff. Where do we even start? Good morning and welcome to a new video. I need to get some organisation in my life. Everything is completely topsy-turvy at home. I need to start somewhere. I've come home from a trip, thrown myself into work, and everything else has just kind of like fallen away around me. I'm behind with everything. I'm going to start by putting on my new apron. I love an apron. Kind of got out the habit of wearing them. This means business when I've got this on. I'm going to get loads of jobs done. I'm going to give you a rundown and let you know what I plan to do this morning. There, this is my new apron. Isn't this cute? I bought it in Epcot in France and I loved it because it's suitable for little people. Because a lot of aprons hang really low down and they're too long on me. But this is like the perfect fit. Anyway, today I plan to get loads done. It's 7:15 in the morning and I am going out at 11:30. I'm going to visit a friend that's been poorly back in the old town where we lived, and I haven't been there since December. It's been a long time. So I really need to see her. So I want to bake for her this morning. Something else I need to do. I'm going to actually, let's walk around and I'll show you. Let's get the oven on. My sourdough is prepped and beautiful. We are going to bake sourdough. We're going to bake some muffins. And the other thing I want to do, in order to get my life organised, I need to start somewhere. The whole of the spare room is full of our trip stuff still. I haven't put anything new away, so I want to start doing that so I can get that room tidied. And, oh, I was going to show you, wasn't I? Let's go for a wander. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy this organise and get sorted with me video, and I hope it inspires you and maybe encourages you to sort an area out in your house that you've been meaning to do as well. I'm sure we all have those areas, don't we? Or just even if it's a drawer or something that's been niggling you, I'm encouraging you to go and get that done today. Kitchen-wise, it's just that area from washing up last night. Aid's in the shower, he's about to make coffee. I've got some new muffin cases that I'm excited to unpack, so we'll do those in a minute. This is all fine and tidy. Let's head upstairs. Now, I've shared with you my cupboard of doom before, but today we have a room of doom. Hold your breath. You're not going to believe this. There. This is the room of doom that we're going to try and tackle this morning. I'm under no false illusion that we're going to get it all done today. I know we're not. There's just too much I need to do and I need to be out the door at 11:30. But I can at least make a really good dent on this room because that's what I want to do today. A lot of it is just giving things homes. I think the problem was we got home from our trip and then literally just a few days later, not even a week, our daughter came home. So we'd unpacked from the trip, thrown ourselves into work, and then she came home, so everything's been put in here. And I wanted to film a video of getting organised and putting things away, so I've been holding off until I could film this video. So today is the day. I just can't put it off anymore. I did think the other spare room was kind of okay, but we need to make the bed. I don't think that's going to get done today, and we keep finding more bags of washing of Louis that we've got. So Aid was sorting that yesterday, but again, I don't think we're going to tackle that today. I do want to keep it realistic and I don't want to set myself up for failure today. And there is a lot going on in here. I am partway through filming an ATC class for Patreon. That's this month's online class. It's one that I'm doing in stages. It's a messy one, so that's why that's taking so long. Yesterday I started filming a journaling video, which I worked on during my Zoom, so I'd like to finish that, but realistically I don't think that will get done today, neither will that. But I don't actually have a video recorded for this evening for my journaling channel, and I really wanted to film a haul of everything I bought back journaling wise, so it's probably just going to take me 15 minutes, so I could try and get that done, but I don't know if I will. I don't know, that's pushing it because then I'd have to get it edited. No, I'm not going to do that today. I will do that for next week. Sometimes you've just got to say no, haven't you? You can't do everything. And I'm trying to prioritise today what I really want to get done. These, however, are coming downstairs with me. They're for the organised today. Forgot, I've also got a work delivery that came quite late yesterday, so I need to unpack that too. Look at that sky this morning. Sun's rising above the hills. It's so beautiful.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow. And the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only.
That was my number one priority, to get the bread in the oven, because I'm taking the bread for lunch. So number two priority will be the cupcakes, but that's going to be in the oven for about 45 minutes, and the oven's going to be really hot, so I can't put the cupcakes in at the same time. So I'm going to hold off with those. Right, these books that I want to tidy away. I had a get together with some of my lovely community from my Patreon group on Saturday. It was so nice, and I got gifted these books by my lovely friend Romy. This one, we will use this one another time. This is a Winnie the Pooh cookbook. Isn't that cool? And the colours go really well. I never planned to have yellow in my kitchen. I love the colour yellow, and it's kind of just happened accidentally. So I think I'm going to embrace it and just have little pops of yellow. But this cookbook is amazing. Romy has a house clearance store near her, and all the books are £1, but then recently they were just clearing the lot and they were free, so she picked up a load of books and gave us all some books. This one, Smackrolls, Elevenses and Teas. Isn't that lovely? I said that should be the name of my YouTube channel. I just think it's so cool. There's some really good recipes. Bread and butter pudding, apple crisp. That was something I really wanted to make, actually. I'm gonna get bookmark. I saw this the other day, and I think if I don't mark it, I will forget. So I'm just going to mark it there. That will be handy. Some really good recipes. Just things as well. Picnic loaf, layer sandwiches, gingerbread men, slice and bake cookies, drop scones, biscuit cake. There's loads. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this book, but not today. Swiss Family Robinson, because we do turn our books into journals. This one, however, just reminds me of being a child, and it also gives me Magic Kingdom vibes. I love the Swiss Family Robinson tree. Didn't get to go there this time. And this one, Elizabeth and Her German Garden. We saw it on the pile, Ada and I, and we laughed. And Romy just said, take what you want. And I left this one behind, and then I was thinking, if nobody else takes it, I can't not take it. So I'm just going to leave this one as it is, just to have on the side. Abe, do you think you'll ever read Elizabeth and Her German Garden?
Probably not.
Probably not. No. It is a gardening book, just in case you were wondering. I don't know what the German side of it is. Does she grow sausages? Does she grow pretzels? Who knows? Anyway, that's just going to be a display book. I thought it was really fun. So we need to find homes for these. The yellow one, I think I'm going to pop over here. And these other two, I don't know. Not in here anyway. There we go. I've just popped them on there for now as we still don't have any shelves up. I think that looks quite nice. Got two on this side as well. I really, really like those books, the Swedish books. I really like those. We are going to keep dinner super easy tonight and realistic again. We've got to stay realistic today. I've just taken this frozen fish out of the freezer. I picked it up reduced from Lidl, £1.99, and I've got potatoes in the cupboard. So I'm going to do air fryer fish and chips tonight when we get back because I don't know how tired we'll be, what time it will be. So at least I've prepped something. So I'm going to pop those in the fridge to defrost during the day. I want to open these muffin cases yesterday. I needed some muffin cases. And then I was watching a video the other day and somebody made muffins using these and I completely forgot about them. They're called tulip cases. And I used to buy them years ago. I used to bake loads and loads when the kids were younger. I'd take like whole massive trays of cupcakes into the classroom and things like that. I used to always bake en masse. Obviously I don't have the purpose to like I used to. I remembered these. Oh, I'm really happy with these. And then I went searching on Amazon for them and I found these ones. These are fun. I'll leave a link down below for my Amazon storefront. These ones look like newspapers. Look how cute. Love those. And then we've got white ones as well. And we've got like craft ones. These were the ones that I went to get. They're $8.99 I think they were, or might have been $9.99 for 200. There's 50 of each. We've got little brown ones. I love these. I've only ever had the brown ones before. They just look really, really nice. Just something a little bit different from a regular muffin case. The white ones. Yeah, I like having a set. So today I want to bake some pumpkin cupcakes to take over to my friends. So I thought these would look so nice. Oh, look. Oh, a little pot was in that one. And we've got some brown ones. So those ones would be nice at Christmas time, I think. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with those. They were a really, really good buy. Let's do our muffin ones. I think we'll do them in the brown ones. That's what I went to buy. I think they will go really nicely. So I'll put these away. And then I think, because I can't use the oven for quite some time, I am going to... What shall I do next? I'm going to go and start sorting out the room. That's what I really want to get done today. I think if I start to feel organised, I'll feel a lot happier in myself. Let's go and tackle that room. I've ended up losing probably about half an hour. My sister called up, made coffee. I've sorted out the draining board and I've also got out all the ingredients for the muffins. The bread is done and looks absolutely beautiful. I think change of plan. I'm just going to make the muffins now, get them baked, then they can cool down, and then I'm going to tackle upstairs now, I think. I think that will work out best. That is a very nice loaf. I'll leave that to cool down before we head off. And I've got anything bagel seasoning on the top there. He's wearing his new Jaws t-shirt today.
Do you want to see the back?
Yes, please.
I think what it says now.
I like Shark Tours, Amity Island Shark Tours, summer 1975.
It's nice seeing a t-shirt that isn't Jaws ones, are just normally the Jaws,
Yeah.
like the poster. And I love this because it's so sort of iconic.
You got it in Universal, didn't you?
Yeah, it's all really nice t-shirts there. So I
agree.
think more so than Disney.
Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing this weekend. Curtains, aren't we?
Like the
Curtain
seaweed.
poles. Yeah, so that's next. We're going to do some cozying on the house. Oh, have you seen what I've done today?
I think I know what you've done, but I can't remember.
Come see. Did this. It was still dark this morning when I put it up. We found it in TK Maxx, didn't we?
Is it TK Maxx?
Yeah. Do you remember? Just
Or was it Home
literally.
Sense?
Well,
same
it was
thing, isn't it?
upstairs,
Yeah, yeah.
in TK Maxx. It's literally the day before we went to Florida, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like $21.99.
when we were in Orlando, we actually saw, people looked on Disney Store, I know people have been sharing it, that there's the pumpkin one, a bit like it's on Main Street.
Yeah.
We actually saw that in the parks, and I'm glad we didn't get it because it actually just looks nice.
It's very plasticky,
but it is very
isn't it?
plasticky, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Whereas this, I thought it's a little bit.
It's still very
Disney.
plastic, more wooden than plastic, I guess.
Yeah, but it's kind of almost subtle, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Kind of. As subtle as Disney can be.
Yeah, exactly. So, as always, my plans didn't quite go to plan, and I ended up not even tackling the Room of Doom yet. I ended up going on to the baking. My sister had called, her dog was poorly, needed the emergency vet, so she was telling me about that. So I had to take that call, and I was on the phone for quite some time. So it just seemed silly. The oven was on, I turned it down to the temperature, and I thought I may as well get these muffins in. So at least they were done, because the baking today was my priority to take over to my friend. So I went on with the pumpkin muffins. It was just a recipe that I found on Pinterest. I shared a picture of it on Instagram, and somebody asked me for the recipe. Problem I find is with sharing a lot of recipes, I don't often follow a recipe. So today I literally had 1 egg left in the basket, and I was looking for recipes, and they all said 2 eggs, and then I found a recipe with 1 egg, but actually I didn't have a lot of the ingredient, and it was a faffy one. I just wanted a straightforward one. So in the end I went back to another recipe that was really straightforward, which is what I'm using today, but I only included 1 egg, and then I added something else, and then I did something else. So I don't feel it's fair to share the recipe. I can share it, I'll leave the link down below actually, but I didn't fully share, I didn't fully follow it. And I mentioned that to the lady that asked, and she's kind of laughed and said she didn't expect me to follow it either. So I kind of get the feeling that you all know what I'm like. I kind of grab a recipe for an idea and then kind of do my own thing with it. It did work out really well. I do feel at the end it could have been a little bit sweeter. So if you don't have an overly sweet palate, it may be for you, but I did feel as well that maybe it needed a bit more of the spices, but it was a good recipe. But I still ended up doing my own thing in the end as well, with adding the chocolate and all that, which you'll end up seeing. But I'll leave the link down below. But like I said, I didn't fully follow it, so yours may turn out quite different. But do have a look on Pinterest, put something in like pumpkin muffins, that's what I did, and then just have a look through and see what takes your fancy, see what looks. If you want something really non-faffy, straightforward, then look for that. I always look through the ingredients first and then have a look at how to bake it and see if that's what I fancy doing. That's how I do it anyway. So I'd love to hear from you. Do you follow a recipe? Do you stick to it? Do you mess around with it? And also, how do you organise your recipes? For me, I'm all about Pinterest these days. I still love my cookbooks, but Pinterest is my go-to practically every day. This looks really good. It smells really nice as well. Let's get this into the muffin cases. I just still keep finding flour in the bottom, no matter how well I mix it. There's some recipes I never bother using the KitchenAid to mix it. I just find them easier by hand sometimes.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day.
Right, I'm gonna try something different. I have run out of dark chocolate chips, and I love to have chocolate chips in my pumpkin muffins. So let's experiment. I've got just a cheapy pack of Morrison's Savour dark chocolate. It's good chocolate. And I am going to pop one in the middle. Is the chocolate going to burn, or would I be better off with just one? What do you think? I'm going to do one.
Looking at that, I would say the smaller one, because it's just enough to. Because if you have chips, it wouldn't be loads, would it?
But I want it to melt nicely.
I think put it
I'm
inside.
I'm going to do the one.
Watch things when people put things inside and bake them.
Oh, I know that,
they
but I
kinda
wanted to do this one just a little bit different. I'm going to do the one and see what it's like. So we'll leave one sticking out, so there's 2 bits there, and the rest we're just going to pop one and see what that bakes like. So I'm putting them in the oven. This is an experiment as well. I'm following kind of like another recipe, but messing around with it. 200 Fahrenheit for 5 minutes, and then we're going to reduce the heat. And I've turned the temperature down to 180, and that's on now for 15 minutes. Washing up's been done. Let's go and tackle the room of doom. It's just moving out the suitcases. They're going to go back into the garage. We do want to put our summer things like the ponchos live in there, things that we don't need. I'm not going to need swimwear. So we're actually going to get all our holiday things back in there. Oh, we've got our mugs here. We've got quite a lot to unpack, haven't we? Oh, we've got gifts for Louis as well. Right, let's have a good sort through all this. Oh, it's so sunny today. I'm not going to complain though. The idea is today I want this looking like a room again. Where do we even start? Oh, I've also got a dilemma. That case there. Aid, what's your thought on my case? The American Tourister. I absolutely love my Mickey case. I love it. And the American Tourister, they wheel so well together, don't
the
they?
Level 8 do as well.
Yeah,
they're both really good.
I love these. We've got 3. We've got 1 Mickey, 2 turquoise, and I'm thinking I want a set of 4. And we seem to struggle to get them. We bought them. Actually, I did buy that one on Amazon before, but our other ones we bought on John Lewis, but a lot of places aren't selling them, but they've still got those on Amazon for £137.
I think we got that one on Amazon. It was a really good price. It was almost like half price. It was like 100 quid or something, wasn't it?
It was really good. And I'm just thinking, if I don't grab it now, will I regret it? I don't know, but I don't need it because we have got the other one. But these do wheel really well together, don't they?
And is having the 4 together.
I know. I'm so tempted. Right, Aid's laid a case in the other room. We're going to put anything in there that we're not going to use until then. So my summer dresses, obviously my Epcot clothes, none of this I'm going to need. So we're just going to stick that in the case for now. I'm just going to pop this here for now, and then we'll sort it afterwards. So what I'm doing, rather than taking things out and moving things to their forever home, just noticed we've got marks on the walls in here. I'm kind of like creating piles. So we've got the pile on the bed in the other room with the suitcase. I've also just got a great big bag here, a Disney bag, and I'm going to put the Christmas presents in there. Because some of these things are actually gifts. So if I can put all the Christmas things in one pile, and then I'm going to tackle the Bath & Body Works. This job actually shouldn't be too tricky. So these are stocking fillers. And then we can then keep a bag back in this room, but full of Christmas gifts. Do you ever get to Christmas and you've been like squirreling away gifts throughout the year, and then you get to Christmas, you think, oh, I'm so organised, and then you get to Christmas and you can't find things? I have done that so many times, and I've got a big pile of stuff, some in the other spare room, some under our bed, so I want to pull it all out now, start getting organised for Christmas, knowing what I've got. I've got quite a few bits now. I love collecting the kids' sort of stocking fillers and that throughout the year, and I've got some gifts for friends. So actually, this room, Aid, I think is going to become the Christmas room. Maybe we can start putting Christmas gifts in there as we buy things. I ordered something for my sister this morning as well. I'm not going to share what it is because just in case she watches this. This is my toiletry bag, which, oh gosh, I was going to put it away, but actually it is handy for when we go away for weekends. I've got my insect repellent bracelets, which are dwindling because I'm always gifting them to other people on holiday, so I need to get some more because you never ever get them back when you give them away. That's a bit of a pain. I didn't realise that. I think I've only got about 3 in there now, so I need to buy some more of those. But yeah, I think I might keep that out rather than put it away because I will use that again before we go. We got some really well priced suntan lotion. Aid saw these reduced to $6.99. Actually, I think my sister saw them. Such a good price, $10 off. So we picked up 3, and they're well within date as well. The time has just gone off for the muffins. Let's go and check those. And I don't mind giving things out to people, don't get me wrong. But when you're the couple that everyone takes the mick out because you're always prepared for every eventuality, and everyone takes your stuff all the time, but they still take the mick. Talking about our bracelets, our insect bracelets, we've got about 3 left now out of the whole pack.
Do we not get any back?
No, because we're always lending them out I don't think people ever think that we buy these things. Right, let's get these muffins out.
People laughed at me on holiday because of the cool bag. And there was a time when Millie was she was so thirsty. And I had some nice cold water in the car. They weren't taking the mick then.
These are looking really good. Can't really see. I'm going to leave them in for 2 more minutes. I'm pleased with those. They look really, really cool. And I'm glad I tried it. In future, I would just do the one piece. I think that looks so much better. Let them cool down a bit and then we'll try one. These cupcake cases look so cute. Like I said, I'll leave the link to them below. I think they make such a fun difference. Let's head back upstairs, back to the organising. Next up, I'm going to take the new mugs. By the way, if you want to see a haul video, it's over on our travel channel. Yeah, I'm going to take the mugs. I'm going to take all the mugs and the cocktail glasses downstairs. Oh, I've got Bath and Body, Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. I will take that down as well. And bedroom. And actually all of this. Oh, these two. Oh, we need to put those out, don't we? We've got a couple of seasonal ones. And the rest then lives in a box under my bed. I've also got 2 little Christmas decorations. I've got one with the airboats, Florida airboats, the gator, because we did that. And we saw this one, Wilderness Lodge, which is really special to us. So what I tend to do when I buy Christmas decorations throughout the year, obviously I'm not going to go and get the Christmas decoration boxes out because they're stacked in the loft, in the garage. I keep them in the top drawer in the lounge, in the drawers there. So I have a little stash of Christmas decorations. We've got a Stonehenge one. I don't know if I've bought any others this year. Let's go and have a look. But I will keep them in there. Then when it comes to Christmas, I know exactly where they are. It's always about having a home for everything, isn't it? That's how you don't lose things. There they are, living in the corner of the drawers, ready for Christmas. I've also popped a little carrier bag on the side so any rubbish can go in there and keeping it together. This is a holiday bag, bits and pieces that we take on holiday. Sometimes I take clothing, sometimes I don't. I need to go through it actually, not today. I've got older clothing that I haven't worn for holiday for ages. And then I've also got these packing cubes and summer dresses. Everything is clean. So I think I'm just going to stick that all in the suitcase for now. We're just working out actually, because we get our holiday cases out really early, we're actually probably going to be getting them out in, I don't know, 100 odd days. So they're not actually going to be in the garage for that long. And we want to get everything washed and all that again, all the clothing. So yeah, it just feels like we're just popping them in there for a few weeks. Loungefly and ears live in... actually, the ears can go in the suitcases because I'm not going to use those. And the Loungefly are going to go in my craft space. We are definitely getting there. Starting to see the bed underneath now. I can put these bits away. I've just been kind of like grouping things up. I bought blister plasters when I was in the States. I don't think I actually even opened them in the end. These are reusable Ziploc bags we use when we go away. We put all our toiletries and things in case of any leakages. So actually they're going to go with the suitcases because we'll reuse them next trip. Let's go and find homes for the Bath and Body Works stuff. So this is where I keep downstairs my Bath and Body Works stuff. So I am going to do a proper get ready for autumn session. So I will leave those in there for now because I don't want to get caught up doing other things when I've got loads of other things to be doing. I've got the hand sanitizers in there. Right, I'm going to put the little mini hoover on. Let's try one of these muffins. See what they're like. Oh, it's still a little bit warm. Leaving in about an hour. See, I like these cases because you can just open them right out. Oh, and it doesn't stick very much. Ooh. Right, let's cut this in half so it's done fairly. Look at those, they look so cool with the chocolate right in the middle. Do you want the bigger piece with less chocolate or the smaller piece with more chocolate? I tried to do it fairly and it hasn't really worked. I'll have the larger piece with less chocolate because you've already had breakfast.
Yeah, that sounds good.
what I like, it does actually look like a pumpkin actually. It's like the stalk on top. Doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that's actually.
Cooking with oil makes such a difference.
I've missed pumpkin cakes.
And then I've got my shower gels that I've bought from Bath and Body Works, and I love this. I have got the matching body wash for that as well. It smells a little bit like Snow Fairy from Lush. Oh, I remember as well, I bought the matching hand soap. I'd forgotten about that. And this one smells amazing. It's such a good soap, really fresh. Are you ready? Look, there's a bed in here now. We can actually see the floor again. I've got work stuff in here. This is my bag of gifts so far. And then the bed's all made. And then we've still got a couple of wheelie bags, some bits from Aid's car, because that's just cleaner stuff. We got a new car literally just before we went away. So that needs to go back in the car. Got account stuff that he's working on, so I'll leave that there. And then we've also got a load of Louis' stuff that he needs taken back to uni. So that can stay there for now. So that is a massive improvement, isn't it? That room, however, I know it feels like we've moved stuff from there to there. We've put all the summer stuff in there, so that can all be folded and put in the cases so we know exactly what needs doing. And I've got Louis' washing here, so that all needs to be done. But we're about to head out, so it's not going to get done today. But I feel confident that's what we're going to work on this weekend. The rubbish can go down. That needs to be separated into piles. I vacuumed the floor as well. I've washed the autumn bedding, so I'm excited to get that on the bed as well. I am so looking forward to doing like a real cozy autumn transformation in the house, but we haven't actually found any of the autumn decor yet. We can't remember where it is. We haven't had it since we moved, so Aid's going to need to have a look in the garage this weekend to see if it's boxed up somewhere. I'm not going to get a chance to tackle this room today. Sometimes you just can't do everything. I really wanted to prioritise the baking today, was my priority to get over to my friend. I do want to nip to Lidl now and get some flowers and Prosecco to take over to her, and I want to get ready to go as well. So it's 11 o'clock now. I think we've done really well actually. I'm so pleased that I've tackled that room because I've been meaning to do it for 2 weeks now. So I'm really happy. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video. I hope it's given you some inspiration to maybe prioritise jobs that really need doing and tackle them, because it just feels really good when you do it. So I hope it's inspired you to get your jobs done too. I'll see you in the next video. We're going to do some cozy homemaking, getting ready for autumn, and just making the home feel really nice. So I look forward to sharing that with you in the next video. Take care. Bye.